Good afternoon, let me introduce myself. I'm Julia Danilov, and today I'm going to talk about the American dream in the film The Great Gatsby. I have divided my oral presentation into 4 different parts. In the first place, I'm going to start with the context of the film. In the second place, I'm going to explain what is the American dream and how it's depicted in the film. In the first section, I will mention an example, and finally I will conclude my oral presentation, and I will mention some resources I have used. The Great Gatsby, the action of the film takes place during the summer of 1922 in New York, and in general the film depicts the 1920s as an era of decayed social and moral values. We can see an example of a paradox of the example of the decadent parties, because on the one hand they are bright and magnificent. Nevertheless, behind these parties we can see some elements which are hidden. For instance, the selfishness of people, the empty pursuit for pleasure, illegal money made, in general, the corruption of American dream. These fancy and elaborate parties represent the prosperity, the changeful and optimistic change of the roaring 20s after the First World War. However, they are just as a mask, because behind there are negative elements. But what is the American dream? The American dream is this desire of having something better, to reach high status, high power, money, to have a perfect and luxurious cars and houses, in general luxurious life. We can see this, but we can see better this example of American dream through the character of Great Gatsby, who at the beginning was poor, however he made rich himself. At the beginning he was hard working, but through the novel he was made illegal activities in order to reach the love of Daisy. Daisy is very materialistic, and she wanted a luxurious life. That's why she decided to stay with Tom instead of being with Great Gatsby. And Great Gatsby reached this American dream. He reached. However, at the end of the film, he realized that he is empty and hollow, and this American dream stays just as an illusionary dream. And we, of course, can compare this idea of American dream of the love to Daisy, from Great Gatsby to Daisy. Even when he managed his dream, the American dream, and at the same time to be with Daisy, he realized that she's not what he expected. So this is a decline of American dream, and we can see that at the end he says that money cannot buy love or happiness. He realized that thing, this thing. This is all. Thank you for your attention. If you have some questions, don't hesitate to ask me. And I have added my resources I have used. Thank you for your attention.